You are in a new city, maybe a new country. The street signs are in English. The buildings all look the same. Your phone battery is at 2%. You need to find the train station. You know it is close. Someone told you it is close, but you cannot see it. A person walks by, friendly face, clearly local, and you open your mouth to ask for help, and nothing comes out. Not one word. So you smile awkwardly, you look back at your dead phone, you walk in a direction, any direction, and hope for the best. 20 minutes later, you are more lost than before, and the train has already left. That feeling, that helpless, silent, frustrating feeling, that is what today fixes, forever. Because asking for help in English is not hard. It's actually 4 words. 4 words that open every door, find every street, and solve almost every problem you will ever have in an English-speaking place.
And those 4 words are not complicated. They're not long. You already know at least 2 of them. And by the end of today, all 5 essential questions will feel so natural in your mouth that asking for help will feel easier than staying silent.
Welcome back to Mr. English Podcast, the show where English becomes your tool, not your obstacle, not your fear, your actual working daily tool. I'm James.
And I'm Emma, and we're on day 9, everyone. Day 9. If you've been with us all week, think about what you've built. Introductions, family words, daily routines, shopping phrases, restaurant sentences, and yesterday, a full meal ordered in English. Today, we go one step further. Today, you learn to ask, to reach out, to speak to a stranger and get the help you need. And I promise you, this lesson changes how you move through the world.
Before anything else, 2 quick things. First, subscribe to Mr. English Podcast right now. We're 9 days in, and every single episode connects to the next. Tomorrow's lesson builds on today's. Subscribe and stay in the chain. It's free, it's simple, and it works. Second, share this episode with someone who gets lost, literally or metaphorically. Someone who stands on a corner not knowing where to go or what to say. Send them this today.
And your day 9 check-in. Go to the comments and write, Day 9, one place I want to find is, and finish that sentence. The train station, the hospital, a good coffee shop. Write it in English. We read everything, we answer everything, and we love seeing where you all want to go.
Okay, Emma, I have to be honest with you. This topic is personal for me, very personal.
Tell me, what happened?
So a few years ago, I was in a completely new city. Not a country where I did not speak the language, an English-speaking city. My city, technically, but a neighborhood I had never been to. And I was looking for a clinic, a medical clinic. I had an appointment. I was already running a little late, and I could not find the building. I walked around the same block 3 times. 3 full times. Same corner store, same red mailbox, same confused feeling.
Oh no.
And the whole time, there were people around me. People walking their dogs, people sitting on steps, people who absolutely knew where the clinic was. And I, a person who speaks English fluently, who teaches English, did not ask a single one of them. Because I felt embarrassed. I felt like asking was admitting I was lost, like it was a weakness.
And that's exactly how our learners feel, every day, in English.
Exactly. Finally, 7 minutes late, a little sweaty, I walked up to a woman at a bus stop and said, "Excuse me, where is the medical clinic on 5th Street?" And she said, "Oh, it's right there." She pointed directly across the street, the building I had walked past 3 times. 3 full times.
It was right there the whole time.
Right there. And she was happy to help. She wasn't annoyed. She didn't think I was stupid. She just pointed and smiled. And I thought, all of that walking, all of that silent frustration, all of that time for 2 sentences. "Excuse me, where's the clinic?" That's it. 2 sentences and I would have been on time.
And that's the heart of today's lesson. Asking for help is not weakness, it's intelligence. It's efficiency. It's the fastest way from where you are to where you need to be. And in English, you do it with 5 simple questions. 5 WH questions. Where, what, when, how, and who. And today, we build sentences with all 5.
So here's how today works. We take each question word one by one. We explain what it means, we build sentences with it, we practice saying them out loud, and then our 5 practice situations. Same structure as always. Ready?
And the pattern that holds today together is beautifully simple. Question word plus the rest. Where is thee? What time is? How do I? When does? Who can I? Question word first, always. And once that pattern lives in your mouth, you can ask about anything, anytime, anywhere.
Let's start with the most important question word in any new place.
Where? Say it. Where? Where? This word asks about location, about place, about direction, and it's the word you need most when you're lost, confused, or new. The sentence is simple. Where is thee? Say it. Where is thee? Where is the bathroom? Where is the train station? Where is the exit? Where is the nearest pharmacy? Pharmacy, that's the place where you get medicine. Where is the bus stop? Good. You just asked for directions to 5 different places in 5 seconds each.
Now, sometimes you need to stop someone to ask. You don't just walk up and say, "Where's the bathroom?" You add the magic opener first. Excuse me. Always. Excuse me, then your question. Excuse me, where is the train station? Excuse me, where is the nearest hospital? Excuse me, where is gate 12? That one small phrase, excuse me, tells the person, I'm polite, I'm friendly, I just need a moment of your time.
And most people, when they hear excuse me, they stop. They turn, they're ready to help. It's like pressing a button. Excuse me presses the help button in almost every person you will ever meet.
The second question word, and this one is very powerful at airports, bus stations, and anywhere with schedules.
What time? Say it. What time? What time? This asks about the clock, about when something happens. What time does the bus leave? Say it. What time does the bus leave? What time does the store open? What time does the store open? What time is my appointment? What time is my appointment?
The structure here is what time does plus the subject plus the action. What time does the train leave? What time does the museum open? What time does the pharmacy close? Does, that is the helper word. What time does, and then the thing, and then what it does. Open, close, start, leave, arrive.
Say these. What time does the next train leave? What time does this office open? What time does the last bus arrive? What time does the doctor see patients? You now handle every schedule question in English. Clocks, timetables, appointments, all covered.
But what if someone answers and you do not understand the time? Maybe they said 4:47 very fast. You say, could you repeat that please? Say it. Could you repeat that please? Or even shorter, sorry, again please? People will say it slower. They will say it louder. They will even show you their watch. People want to help. They just need you to ask.
The third question word, and this one is for when you do not know the process, when you need instructions.
How? Say it. How? How? This word asks about the method, the way, the steps. How do I get to the airport? Say it. How do I get to the airport? How do I get to, and then your destination? How do I get to the city center? How do I get to the bus station? How do I get downtown?
Or simpler, how do I use this? How do I use this machine? How do I buy a ticket? How do I check in? These questions save you at ticket machines, at self-checkout counters, at parking meters, at any automated device that suddenly feels like a puzzle.
Let us say them out loud. How do I get to the airport? How do I buy a subway ticket? How do I use this machine? How do I open this door? Yes, sometimes you need that last one too. No judgment. Say them all again and feel how natural they become. How do I, and your question. The answer is always coming.
The fourth question word, important when you need to plan.
When? Say it. When? When? This asks about time, but differently from what time. When is more about the day, the period, the general moment. When does the next bus come? Say it. When does the next bus come? When is the office open? When is the office open? When does registration start? When does registration start?
Sometimes when and what time feels similar, and that's okay. You can use either. When does the store close and what time does the store close both work. Both get you an answer. The point is asking, not which exact word you chose.
Say these. When does the next train leave? When is the doctor available? When does this class start? When do you close? That last one, when do you close, just 3 words. To any worker, at any place, at any time. Tiny question, very useful answer.
The 5th question word, and this one is for when you need a specific person, a specific type of help.
Who? Say it. Who? Who? This asks about a person. Who can I talk to about this? Say it. Who can I talk to about this? Who is in charge here? Who is in charge here? Who can help me? Who can help me? This question is your escalation sentence. When the first person can't help, when they shrug, when they don't know, you say, who can I talk to? And they point you to someone who does know.
Say them. Who can help me? Who can I talk to about my appointment? Who is responsible for this? Who can I call? Those 4 sentences navigate almost every complicated situation you encounter in English-speaking environments.
Now, let's talk about something that happens a lot. You ask your question, the person answers, and you understand some of it, maybe 60%, maybe less, and you nod and walk away. Don't nod and walk away. Use these 3 sentences instead.
First, I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Say it. I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Not embarrassing, not a problem, just honest. They'll repeat. Second, could you speak more slowly, please? Say it. Could you speak more slowly, please? Most people immediately slow down when they hear this. They want you to understand.
Third, could you write it down, please? Say it. Could you write it down, please? This is a beautiful sentence. If someone writes it, you can read it at your own pace. You can show it to someone else. You can type it into your phone for directions. Writing it down solves almost every comprehension problem.
So when you don't understand, don't panic. Don't nod. Say one of these 3. I didn't understand. Could you speak more slowly? Could you write it down? 3 sentences. 3 lifelines. Always available.
You know, this makes me think of a student I had. Her name was Priya. She had been in the United States for 6 months, working, living, getting by. But she told me one day that she had never, not once, asked a stranger for help in English. Not directions, not information, nothing.
How did she manage?
She planned everything, researched everything the night before, printed maps, memorized routes. If something unexpected happened, if her plans changed, she just went back home and tried again the next day. She said, James, it's easier to go home than to speak to someone.
That breaks my heart a little. All that energy, all that going home?
I know, and she was not shy. She was warm and funny and very smart. She just did not have the sentences. So we practiced. Just these 5 questions. Where is? What time? How do I? When does? Who can? We practiced for 1 hour. Just those, over and over. And 3 days later, she called me. She said, James, my train was delayed. Everything changed. I did not know what to do, but I found a station worker and I said, excuse me, when does the next train to downtown leave? And she told me, and I went home at the right time, and I was fine. 1 question, 1 answer, everything fine.
1 question changed her whole relationship with the city, with strangers, with herself in public spaces. That is what language does at its best. It does not just communicate, it frees you.
And you are free now. You have all 5 questions. Let us practice.
5 situations, out loud every time. Here we go.
Situation 1. You just arrived at a large hospital. You have an appointment. You do not know which floor or which department to go to. You see a receptionist at the front desk. What do you say? You say, excuse me, where is the cardiology department? Or, excuse me, where do I go for my appointment? Start with excuse me, then where, then your question. Say it. Excuse me, where is... Perfect. The receptionist is already pointing. You are on your way.
Situation 2. You are at a bus stop. There's a schedule on the wall. The numbers are confusing. Another person is waiting nearby. You want to know when the number 7 bus is coming. What do you say? You say, "Excuse me, what time does the number 7 bus arrive?" Or, "When does the next bus come?" Simple, direct. Say it. What time does, or when does? Excellent. You have your answer. You know exactly how long to wait.
Situation 3. You are at a subway station. There is a ticket machine in front of you. You've never used this type of machine before. The buttons look complicated. A station worker is nearby. What do you say? You say, "Excuse me, how do I buy a ticket for downtown?" Or, "How do I use this machine?" 2 choices, both perfect. Say yours. How do I? Good. The worker walks over, they show you, you buy your ticket, you go.
Situation 4. You are at a government office. You need help with a form. The person at the first desk says they don't handle that type of form. You need to find the right person. What do you say? You say, "Who can I talk to about this form?" Or, "Who can help me with this?" Short, clear, not rude, not frustrated, just asking. Say it, "Who can I talk to?" They point you to the right desk. Problem solved.
Situation 5. This is the big one. You are at an airport. Your flight is delayed. Everything on the board has changed. You do not know which gate you are at now, what time the new flight leaves, or who to speak to about your luggage. Full situation, full sentences. Let's go. "Excuse me, where is gate 22? What time does the flight to Chicago leave now? Who can I speak to about my luggage?" 3 questions, 3 different kinds of help. All asked, all answered. You just navigated an airport delay in English, without panic, without silence, just sentences.
How did that feel? Because I want you to really sit with this. You just handled 5 complicated, stressful, real-life situations with beginner English sentences. Not advanced grammar, not long paragraphs, just question word and the rest. Excuse me, where is? What time? How do I? When does? Who can? That's your toolkit. That's your superpower.
And the most important thing, people want to help. Every single time. The station worker, the hospital receptionist, the stranger at the bus stop. When you say, "Excuse me," they turn. When you ask your question, they answer. The conversation is already waiting for you. All you have to do is begin it.
Quick recap. Your 5 WH questions. Where for places? Where is the? What time for schedules? What time does? How for methods? How do I? When for timing? When does? Who for people? Who can I? And your 3 rescue sentences. I didn't understand. Could you speak more slowly? Could you write it down?
Say them all one final time. Where is the? What time does? How do I? When does? Who can I talk to? I did not understand. Could you speak more slowly? Could you write it down? 8 sentences, every situation covered.
Homework for tonight. Think of 3 real places you need to find or 3 real questions you have in English. Write them using today's question words. Where is the nearest bank? What time does the library open? How do I get to the city center? Say each one out loud 5 times. Then post one of them in the comments. Show us what you need to find. We'll cheer you on.
And tomorrow, day 10, we close out our 10-day journey with something very special, talking about feelings and emotions. How do you feel? I'm happy. I'm tired. I'm nervous. The English that makes you a full human being in conversation, not just functional, fully expressive. Don't miss it.
Subscribe to Mr. English Podcast right now. 9 days in, and you've built a real foundation. Shopping, food, routines, conversations, and now navigating the world. Every episode is designed with you in mind. Subscribe and keep building. Share this with someone who needs it, someone who walks in circles rather than asking for help. This episode is their answer.
Go to the comments and write your day 9 sentence. One place I want to find is in English. 1 sentence. Post it, because writing it makes it real, and we want to know where you're going.
You know, there's something quietly brave about asking for help. It means you believe the answer exists. It means you trust that someone around you knows something useful. It means you're willing to take one small social risk for one big practical reward. That bravery does not require perfect English. It requires one word: excuse me. Everything else follows from there. The direction, the time, the gate number, the right office. All of it waiting for you on the other side of that little phrase.
See you tomorrow for day 10. Keep asking, keep speaking, keep finding your way. In English, one question at a time.
And if you get lost tomorrow, despite everything, go back to lesson 1. Excuse me, where is? It always works.
Day 9, everyone. You are not lost anymore. We'll see you on day 10, ready to help you find your way as always.